Hi there folks, Butterslav247 here with another Days Gone Horde series video where I focus all my attention on one specific horde. And on this video it's the Sagebrush Point Horde that gets my full attention. A lot of ways to take out this horde, folks. Right then, this horde is 125 strong. It resides in the northern area of the Highway 97 region, and this is one of 9 hordes that you cannot take on until you have completed all the main Days Gone missions. So it is one of the endgame hordes. Now, as for its location, I'll just bring that up on screen right now. This is their daytime location. And from here, you're looking to the northwest to find their night feeding location. And then from here, you're looking down south a bit, and that is their night water location. Now, it's worth noting that there are actually 7 easy kill locations that I'm going to show, including one that is glitched, but I thought I'd include it as it's interesting to say the least. Right then, on to the first method, and as always I like to start with a conventional method, a way that most people would probably take out this horde, albeit I always like to do them slightly different. And basically this one's all going to centre around trying to take out the majority of the horde before they actually get past this area. So in order to do that, I'm going to start with an attractor. Basically going to wait until they congregate, and then I'm going to get a napalm molotov into the equation. Yep, wait for it. That's it, nice. After this, I want to make sure that an attractor's laid down, and then I'm going to go to town with gunfire. The way I take this horde out is basically in 2 parts, really. The first part is designed to take the biggest part of the horde out of the equation. So from here, I'm moving. Those 2 freakers over there were about as close as this horde's ever going to get to me, because now again I'm moving over to another section where it narrows in a big way, so it basically makes taking out the last of the horde so much easier. And if you get them in much more open areas, it's a much more difficult affair indeed. But by doing it that way, there we go, job done. Okay, on to the next method, folks. Right then, on to the first easy kill location, and this takes place at their daytime location, which I'm showing right now on the map. Now, this method is a very effective one indeed. Anytime that you have a chance of taking out a horde from height, it's always advantageous. This one is not only taking them out from height, but the setup for it is also very easy to do, and you are untouchable once you get to this position. So you get up here, make sure you're to the left of that rock. You want to drop down onto that area, but that is not enough. You need to go a tad further down. Yep, about there. That is perfect. So all I need to do now is to basically make some noise, wait for the horde to come out, and then just destroy them as they congregate below me. It's as simple as that. And here they come. And also, you do have a fantastic line of sight as they're coming out as well. But if you like, you can just wait until they get to this point, and then you can take them out in any way you see fit. I'm just going to go with gunplay, but if you had plenty of resources and you want to do it a bit quicker, yeah, by all means, Molotovs, normal napalms. I wouldn't recommend grenades or pipe bombs. There is a risk that you could get blown off the position, but as you can see, another very effective way of taking care of this horde. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, on to easy kill location number 2, and again this takes place during the daytime. But as you can see on the map, that is the area that I am actually looking to get to before getting the horde's attention. So it is a little bit far away from the entrance of the cave that they reside in, but this is a really tenacious horde. Once you are in the correct position, getting them to this position, or where I'm eventually going to end up, will not be a problem. It's basically right here, and those rocks there at the top of this area are your guide, because just to the side of them, this is the line that you want to take, or the route I should say. And from here, it's just a jump down to there, and that's it. I am now in position, and the ideal area that you want to be firing around is just over there. That is the route that the majority of the Horde will basically come at you from. So again, it's another nice position that you have a fantastic line of fire. They're basically all just running up towards you, and you can pick them off. Truth be told, there's not going to be that many to actually take care of once they actually manage to get to your position. And here we go, the action is starting. As you can see, I'm focusing on the largest parts of the Horde at the moment, but already by the time they reach me, there is not that many of them. So again, as I do on many occasions, especially when I know I'm untouchable, I'm not interested in the ones below me until I've basically taken care of the rest of them. Because the ones right below me, they're going nowhere, and they're nice easy kills. But yeah, this really is a sort of a two-parter, because I've tried this method a few times, and pretty much every time they're like this, you get one big bunch, almost like half the Horde, and then you have a little bit of a gap, and then all of a sudden the rest start to appear. And in small numbers, they don't all of a sudden come up in one big group, they just start to come out slowly. But at the same time, it doesn't matter. This is as safe as it gets, and this job is going to be done very, very soon. Just a case of, yeah, that's a nice spot there as well, just as they're approaching. That is just about them all done. I wouldn't be surprised if that one over there is, oh yeah, there's 2 or 3 here still. Oh no, there is more. And there we go, all done. It does take a little bit longer than some of the other methods, but it is a very safe and effective one nonetheless. Right then, on to easy kill location number 3, and this again takes place during the daytime. And it also makes full use of nearby surroundings, because on this occasion I'm going to go to, yes, you guessed it, it's this big electricity pylon over here, just basically looking to climb up a particular section of it, and then from there attract the Horde's attention. They will all congregate very nicely below me, and yeah, this is a nice easy one, and I've showed this on other videos in the past, so anybody watching this one may have already seen this. But yeah, it's got to be shown, because it's a tremendously effective way of taking out this Horde. So truth be told, an attractor probably isn't even necessary, but just to speed things up a wee touch, I'm just going to use one anyways, because that will get them coming out running. Okay, and here they come. Definitely trying to take out a few while they're running down the hill, because again, it's one of these areas you get a very good line of sight. But at the same time, once they get over here, it's not going to take long. You always have the option of either gunplay, or you can use some resources. And yeah, I'm just going to use some bloody resources, screw it. Napalm Molotov does the job nicely when they're congregated below you like that. And from here, it should be, again, a very nice clean up job. Is there any others? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, right, okay, a few stragglers finally decided to join. God, would have been far easier if they just showed up a bit earlier than taking the brunt of that napalm Molotov, but never mind. Just take a little bit longer to get this done, but still not too bad at all. And there we go. Job done. Oh, there is one. Oh, God, there's more than one. That's fine though. We'll just take them out and then that's it. Okay, moving on. Right then, on to easy kill location number 4, and this takes place at the night water area. Now, as the title suggests, I've actually got up on screen kill one horde, get one free, because more often than not, if the Solomon Hill horde is at their water location and it's very near the Sagebrush hordes, you will get both hordes coming to this location. So, that is the one that I am actually after. That's the Sagebrush horde. Don't have to do much at all to get their attention. The hardest part of this method is really getting the bike to this section. And it has to be said, a big thank you to a gent by the name of Simon Lee, who gave me this location, because this is one I wasn't aware of. So yeah, thank you very much, Simon. Now, I can already see, yep, there is a whole bunch of freakers coming from my left. I'm pretty damn sure that is the Solomon Hill horde. It most definitely is, because look at the size of this lot now. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get napalms into the equation here, because I'm no longer dealing with 125 freakers. I'm now dealing with 250. So these bad boys do an amazing job. In fact, one of my other videos, The Perfect Storm, I actually show how to get 3 hordes to this location. So you can potentially take out 3 hordes very easily. But yeah, anyways, back to the matter in hand. There's not that many of them left now. The napalm molotovs have done a sterling job, and it is now just a clean-up operation here. Let's see what we've got. There's not that many of them, but yeah, the survival vision is always very handy to have. And there we go, that's the Sagebrush one, that is the horde I was after. And there we go, that is the bonus horde, sorry. Okay, I'm just going to clear up the final ones before moving on. That's a few extra freak areas as well, so there we go, job done, on to the next. Okay, on to the easy kill location number 5, and this again takes place at the night water area. Now, from here, I'm just going to get off the bike, because this all takes place over to the left of where they currently are drinking from. So that's the horde over there. I'm looking to get over to this area here, and from here jump onto this section just over this small waterfall area, and I'm looking to get an attractor in play. That will ensure that I get the horde heading over this way. And basically from here, I'm just looking to take them out. Because from this position, as long as you're on this part of the rock, it is pretty safe. Especially as they don't all come over in that much of a hurry. You do get the chance to take out a good deal of their numbers before they get to this position. Right, okay, at this point they're now all congregating basically to my left, and yet now they're starting to come in larger numbers, but it's okay, it's still very manageable. This is a fantastic location to take them out from, especially as you don't get any of the horde actually coming straight over the water area. Once you have their attention with the initial attractor, they all come down the same way. So this makes for a very easy kill location indeed. And okay, I'm just going to switch to the SMP9 just to speed this up a touch. There's not that many of them left now, so this horde should be just about done. No, maybe not, there's actually quite a few. Okay, now we're getting somewhere, just about done. Okay, there is some late freakers to the party, but that's okay. We'll get these taken care of as well. And there we go. Finally. Again, it's one of the kill locations that is not the quickest, but it is certainly one of the safest. Okay, that's grand. On to the next one. Okay folks, on to easy kill location number 6, and this is the only one that takes place at their night feeding area. Now, I did mention at the very beginning of the video that one of the areas is actually glitched when trying to take out the horde, and it's this one. And it's a shame because at first I thought I'd found an absolutely fantastic spot, but after trying to do it this way, I probably won't ever bother doing it again. But I thought it only fair to show everybody exactly why this one glitches, because it's a rather unusual glitch, to say the least. So the beauty of this spot, once you're on it, is that you're pretty much invisible to the horde. They do not see you at all. You will not get one freaker heading over to this position. So I'm just using a little bit of gunplay at the moment, just picking them off. I will eventually use an attractor just to try and get them bunched up a wee bit, and then I'll basically head over to try and take out the last of them. And it's when going over to take out the last of them that you'll see exactly why it's glitched. I have never seen this happen with any other horde in any other area before, but with this particular horde here, it glitches like this pretty much every time. I tried this on 5 occasions and had the same problem every time, which made it slightly annoying, because it really does add a bit of extra time in taking them out. And again, I'm not actually saying what the glitch is yet. You'll find out as soon as I head over.
Okay, here we go.
So again, just looking to take out a few more from over here from the safety. Yeah, there's not that many left. Okay. Let's go and see what the problem is. Yep. They're hiding underground. Now, you do eventually get them sort of coming out. One or two of them will all of a sudden appear, or sometimes their heads will appear and you can shoot them that way. But this is, it's a little bit crazy. I would imagine if you didn't have survival vision and were trying to do this, it would be insanely frustrating, because you'd be strong to see them. Occasionally you'd maybe see a head coming up and whatnot, and you'd be like, what's going on? But obviously with survival vision I can see exactly what's going on with this lot, and it's basically just having to move around until they appear. And I do get them all eventually, but it does take a bit of time. There we go, see what I mean? All of a sudden the head appears and they start running up. It's yeah, it's pretty nuts. So anyways, I'm just going to let the rest of this run play out, and then I'll rejoin the commentary on the next run, folks. And there we go, finally. That is one glitched horde, but yes, finally taken care of. So, on to the next one. Okay, on to easy kill location number 7, and this takes place during the daytime. Now, as well as this method also doubles up as a very nice stealth option. And there is no bushes in sight when doing it this way, for once. Again, it involves getting to a very specific point, but once you're at this point, you are untouchable. In fact, you're more than that, you are invisible. The horde simply cannot see you. So it's basically getting to this section here. I'm looking over. Here we go, looking for this area right here. From here, it's basically 2 drops. That's the first. And this one here is the second. And there we go. It's a bit of a bizarre one, this, because although it doesn't look like you're that far off the ground, the Horde simply do not respond in any way, shape or form to Deacon. They quite literally, they will sort of respond to the gunfire, as in they can hear it, but you won't get any of them congregating right below the position that I'm in. They're heading out to the attractor, that is great. I will take full advantage of that. One grenade, have another there just for the hell of it. And at this point, I'm going to go with another attractor. Again, it's just a case of trying to make the job just a bit quicker. If you really wanted to, you could just take your time and take out this Horde with gunplay. It's not a problem. It is exceptionally safe once you get into position, basically. So that is that one. Job done. On to the next. Right then, on to the last run, and it's a quick and easy method. It takes place during the daytime, and just watch this, folks. This is poetry in motion. A lot of intelligence goes into taking them out in this way, because not only am I looking to hit them hard at the very start, I'm going with a napalm. I am going to hit them with frag grenades as well, because it's a nice area there. They are congregated very well. Now at this point you'll see the beauty of this method, because where I am there's only one way to get to me, and I have that bike placed very specifically. I am now just basically focusing on the Horde that's coming to the left side of me. The ones on the far right are getting held up by the bike, so I've just got a very nice line of sight and a very easy way to kill them off quickly. And there we go, folks. That is the Sagebrush Point Horde well and truly taken care of, and that is the end of the video. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. Take care.